John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
And today's starting pitcher, Abe. And Singing, it's not hard to see he's been outstanding.
Well, you just take a look at the numbers, ERA in the low ones. He's clearly been one of the best pitchers in the league this year. I mean, just dynamic stuff. It's electric as well as it comes through the zone. Hitters trying to figure out what he's doing. So hard to think with. And the only bad thing for him is that your ERA can really only go up. It's hard to take it down lower unless you throw a shutout. So we'll see what he's got in this one.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. On the move. Snags it on the run. And there's one down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Wilyer Abreu. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. Strike two.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him looking. Strike three called and a slider at the knees.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And at first, Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
That's a ball. Hurry.
Two. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Brian Bayo. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy. Here's the center fielder. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Foul ball there. And a 1-1. That one fouled off. One and two here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball right side. Connor Falefa tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Wang. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Designated hitter, number 5.
Wang now at the plate.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
In the air to left center. And that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Rogers Center, so stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Just missed. The 1-0. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The Red Sox looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Corey Rozier up next for the Red Sox. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at second. Check swing went around, and it's 0-2. Second inning here, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now a pop-up on the infield under this one. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now in Toronto. Bottom half of inning number 2. Number 46 digs in now. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. That one almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
You're out.
Batting fifth, left fielder, number 14.
The 1-0. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting sixth, third baseman, number 78.
Here's the third baseman. The
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, out to short. Story. The throw to first, and that is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Nate Eaton. On the ground, right side, Lynn. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He worked the outside corner of the plate, and he kept it around the knees, both with the fastball and with the off-speed pitch.
So digging in, Wilyer Abreu. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left field. And that is foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fast.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning, digging in, number 0.
Right fielder, number 0.
Ripped to third and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And the sweeper catches the plate. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Cutter.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Cutter Coffee.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Out to short, Story. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Major League Baseball is on the show. As we go to the top of the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Just missed.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Hard hit right side. Takes it himself. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Nice grab. Onto the pitcher. And very nicely done for the out. Onto the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 82.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
You know, this group of hitters just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. He shoots one out to right. 3rd home run of the season. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. Flips it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Designated hitter, number 5.
So up next, Wang. Fly to left his first time.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That's to 3rd. Throws across the diamond, 2 away.
Now batting for Chinese Taipei, first baseman Jackson Hornung.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-1. Fouled off left side. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Now batting left fielder, number
2 outs,
14.
runner at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Wang. 0 for 1 so far. Runner takes off, pitches low. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone, and 1-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Now quick throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man at second. To the right side, and that one handled. Sends it to first. Inning over, but 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 4. Chinese Taipei lead it 2-0. It's an AL East matchup. Back here at Rogers Center, on fire coming in, and man, he's still sizzling in this one.
Great command of his pitches. He's the whole package. If you're building a prototype in the lab, it probably looks a lot like this.
That clips the corner.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Stepping in, Corey Rozier. The Bo Sox trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Towards first. He takes it on his own, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 down, nobody on. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're dialed into the show. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Number 0 getting ready to hit.
Ha!
Here's your 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, number 31.
Ball. That's
Chris,
too
he
low.
leads the way with the best batting average on the team. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. 3rd home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Cutter Coffey. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Connolly early. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Weiser, the right-hander, also getting loose. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Brian Bayo departs, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. Connolly early on the pitch out of the pen here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ha!
Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Lynn. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw gets by him at second.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man at second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to Connor Falefa. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So digging in,
Leading
Nate
off for the Red
Eaton.
Sox, center fielder Nate Eaton.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Foul ball there. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
0-1 now. Chinese Taipei leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Wilson Contreras blasts one out. 3rd home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
1 down. Now it's going to be Wilyer Abreu, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0. This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the K. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 6th inning. Number 46 getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
That one ripped left field. That's going back. Back some more. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Foul ball. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Head first slide, safe at the plate. It's 6-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off. Into left center for a line drive base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Connolly early. Won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Boston,
new pitcher now, Patrick Sandoval.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He leaves the yard to right. His 4th home run of the season. and they boost their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So up next, Lynn.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And first offering is fouled off. Lynn goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a native of Taiwan. The 0-1. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Eaton takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, number.
And now the center fielder. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. He boasts a batting average that ranks top 10 in the league at the moment, Singy. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. And this is now a 9. Back now in Toronto. Dominic coming in, and everything has been working out there again. I mean, look at the stats, Singy.
Yeah, good call featuring him to start the broadcast, Boog. He's made us look pretty smart today, and that's not always easy.
1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's been pretty solid till now, so he may stick with this strategy. Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Connor Falefa in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Now one miss.
That's the ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Draws the walk there.
Take your base.
And he made that pitcher throw 9 times on the way to that walk. So man aboard, Corey Rozier up next for the Red Sox. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
In the air, right field. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Back now in Toronto. They put themselves out front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Patrick Sandoval done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Boston,
Greg Weiser gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Number 46, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Number 56, the rookie right-hander is getting loose. Swings and misses, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, number.
Here's the third baseman. 1 for 3. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air, center field. Eaton on his way over. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Connor Wong.
Hey!
And the 0-1.
Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Stays alive. This one in the air, right field, and it stays fair. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Nate Eaton.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Abe is done. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching.
So they bring on the veteran, C.J. Van Eyck.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Outside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Out towards right center field. On the move to the gap. Brings it in. Throw sails over. Is headed first.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's already homered here in this one.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
Chinese Taipei up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That's a strike.
That clips the corner. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Wong, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Ground ball left side. Goes to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Chinese Taipei have the lead 10-1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
31.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball that's just coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Now batting, center fielder, number 82.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Greg Weisser won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 56. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's the center fielder.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
This one in the air, center field. Eaton on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So they go quietly there through 8 full. Chinese Taipei on top here, 10-1. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. Back here at Rogers Center, so stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Inside.
Van Eyck measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Sets him down on strikes. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ball.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Pulls that one foul. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Tristan Casas.
So it's their last chance in this one. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.